Real Madrid have been informed of the transfer fee Manchester City are willing to accept for star striker Julian Alvarez amid previous links with the Merengues. We are going to be detailing you through that on this episode as we progress. And then shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as the Merengues were willing to offer 30 to 40 million euros for Italian Serie A winner Bastoni. We are also going to be bringing you an update on that in this episode as we progress. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. Kylian Mbappe brought an end to a long-running transfer saga this summer by joining Real Madrid. The Frenchman had been linked with a move to the Santiago Bernabeu since his days at Monaco, where more than 7 years later, it has finally materialized. It will be interesting to see what role he plays in Carlo Ancelotti's side come next season. It is widely believed that Mbappe is at his best while coming in from the left flank and having a striker to combine with, but that sort of role might not be available at Real Madrid. The club doesn't really have an out-and-out starting centre forward at the moment. They never really replaced Karim Benzema when he left for Saudi Pro League club Al Ittihad last summer. Also, they have Vinicius Jr., who is also at his best when on the left flank and is one of the favorites to win this year's Ballon d'Or. So it is possible that Mbappe might have to play a more central role at Real Madrid. He has done so in the past while at Paris Saint-Germain, but with Julian Alvarez potentially becoming available this summer, could Los Blancos try to make a move for the Argentine they have been linked with on numerous occasions in the past, is the question that currently looms the Santiago Bernabeu. In the past, it was not believed that Manchester City were open to the idea of parting ways with Alvarez, but it looks like the Argentine will weigh up his future this summer, having been left out of important games by manager Pep Guardiola last season. As reported by Cut Offside, Manchester City want Alvarez to stay, but will respect his decision should he wish to depart this summer. Any move would take a transfer fee in the region of £58.9 million to £67.4 million. Let's see what the future holds for Alvarez. Real Madrid are not the only side to have been linked with him. The likes of Chelsea and Arsenal might be keeping a close eye on the situation as well. Paris Saint-Germain are also rumored to be interested. It is also important to note that, contrary to this report, manager Carlo Ancelotti stated in his recent press conference that the transfer market for Real Madrid has been closed already this summer. Also backing that up with the fact that Real Madrid are widely stacked in the attacking region, boosting players such as Rodrigo, who has also played centrally and on the right, Vinicius Jr., who has also played centrally and on the left, Kylian Mbappe, who could also play centrally and on the left, Brahim Diaz, among others. It is highly unlikely to see a move for Julian Alvarez materialize to the Spanish capital club, at least not for the next coming years, as the Merengues boost a relatively young core which could dominate Europe for the next decade or so. However, it is the game of football and nothing is predictable, So we'll be bringing you more updates on that in our future episodes. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. Having discussed and concluded with that, we are now going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid were willing to offer 30 to 40 million euros for Serie A winning defender Bastoni. Real Madrid's most pressing need this summer is fortifying the defensive department. The last season's injury crisis and mounting casualties were not enough evidence. The departures of Nacho Fernandez and Rafa Marin certainly highlight the urgent need for defensive signings. The Merengues were keen to acquire Lenny Yoro, but opted to bow out of the race after Manchester United trumped their offer, tripling the initial 20 million Real Madrid submitted. Now, according to Mundo Deportivo, another centre-back appeared to have caught the eyes of Real Madrid in the form of Alessandro Bastoni. Amid their search for centre-backs, Real Madrid inquired about Alessandro Bastoni after last season, willing to offer 30 to 40 million euros. Los Blancos found their bid far below Inter's valuation, as the Italian champions refused to sell for less than 80 million euros. Following a title-winning campaign with Inter, Bastoni started all of Italy's game in the Euro 2024. Owing to his recent strides, he has garnered tremendous interest from European heavyweights worldwide. In fact, recently, Tully Tinte, the 25-year-old agent, confirmed Real Madrid's interest, as he claimed. Many clubs have asked about Bastoni. Manchester City were very interested in him for years, and more recently Real Madrid. But Inter wants to win and will not sell their champions. Bastoni has a contract with the reigning Serie A champions until June 30th, 2028, following his renewal last summer. As such, signing him for a low fee appears improbable at this moment. Despite Real Madrid's limited options at centre-back, a new signing appears unlikely. Carlo Ancelotti recently declared that the squad is finalized for the summer. In light of this, Jesus Vallejo's position in the squad seems far more secured. He could operate as fourth-choice backup and rotate in less important games. After returning from a loan spell at Granada, the Spaniard is expected to remain with Real Madrid rather than being loaned out again. More updates on that will follow. Stay tuned so you do not miss out.